To live stream your mobile games and even your Xbox Remote Play sessions to Twitch and YouTube, all you need is your mobile phone and the free Prism Live Studio app downloaded from the Google Play or Apple App Store. Once you've finished installing the app, the first thing you guys are going to want to do is log in with your YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch account. It doesn't have to be the account that you're streaming to, but just log into one of those accounts so that way you have a user ID associated with Prism Live Studio. Once you're all signed in, the next thing you guys are going to want to do is within the live section that we're in right now, you're going to want to head over to the screen tab. When you select this, you're going to have two different options for how you want to have your live stream. You can either have it portrait style or you can have it landscape. You can switch your orientation back and forth anytime you want, but you want to choose the orientation that fits with the game that you're going to be playing. I'm going to go ahead and select landscape, and when you do that, you should see a canvas come up on screen that you can make edits to. The first layer is going to be the screen capture, which is going to be whatever is showing on your phone. To add additional layers, you want to go over to the right hand side, select that plus button, and this is where you're going to see 4 different layer options that you can add. You're going to have the chat option, web, image, and VTuber options. Let's start off with the chat option. To add it, just select the plus button on the right side, and before you fully add it in, you can actually modify how you would like those chat messages to appear on your stream. You can set the text opacity, the chat color, you can choose your font, and even the widget style. I'm gonna keep everything how it is right now. I'm happy with it, and then I'm just gonna go ahead to the right hand side and select save. Once I do that, I'll have a box come up on screen within my canvas, and I can actually use my finger, grab it, and move it anywhere I want within my project. If I press the plus and minus buttons within the text box, that will shrink or enlarge the text font within my chat box. The next layer we can add is a web source. And within here, this is where you can put the URL as well as a title for this source. This is definitely best used for your alerts from platforms like Streamlabs. You can go into your Streamlabs dashboard on your mobile phone, go to your alerts widget, and then copy the URL within your dashboard. From there, go back to the Prism Live Studio application and just paste that URL on in. Once you've done that, you can save it and you can actually test out the widget for yourself from Streamlabs and then looking at it in Prism to see if it's working. Now, the next source you can play around with is the image source. And this one's best for pictures or even transparent graphic overlays to really give your stream a unique look. I added in this doggy because he really wants you to subscribe for more gaming, tech, and live streaming videos. I mean, just look at him. We'll put our little buddy over to the right there for now. One other source we can add here is the VTuber source. Now, I made a video all about this just a little bit ago. You guys can check it out in the card above, but you guys can download all of these VTuber avatars and even add your own custom one if you want. Save it, and then it'll apply right to your project canvas here. Then you can just take it, move it around, put it exactly where you want. If you want to rearrange the sources or just the layer ordering that these sources fall under, then under the plus button, you can select that layer icon, and this will bring up your whole list of layers. And all you need to do is just go to the right hand side where you see the hamburger icon, select and hold that, and you can adjust the ordering position of any of these layers within your canvas here. If you find later that there's certain layers that you don't even want to have in your canvas, then just go ahead and select that source and select the X icon on the right hand side, and that'll delete it. By the way, remember how I said you could switch your orientation at any time? Well, that icon that's under the layers icon, this will switch between portrait mode and landscape mode automatically for you without having to dump the sources that you've already put into your project. You may have to rearrange them a little bit, but it's nothing too major. So at this point, if you've been following along in the video, you should be ready to stream. So what you're gonna wanna do is select the back button, and staying within the screen tab, I'm gonna select the ready icon. And from here, I need to add destinations to stream to. So if I wanna stream to YouTube, I need to add that as a destination. If I wanna stream to Twitch, I need to add that as a destination. If there's a custom place you wanna stream to, such as Kick, or you have the stream keys for Instagram and TikTok, you can actually use the custom RTMP feature, and this is where you can put in that stream URL and that stream key that you have. If you're doing the method of logging into the accounts through Prism, just make sure you authorize Prism Live Studio to be able to push a stream to your YouTube or Twitch account, or actually both. One of the amazing beauties of Prism Live Studio is that they offer free multi-streaming. Yes, completely free, no catches. So if you want to enable the multi-streaming feature, you'll see it right under the add option. It'll say multi-streaming off right now, but I'm going to turn that on, and you can see that we'll be pushing our stream to Twitch as well as YouTube simultaneously. Another little bonus is if you select that drop down under your Twitch name, you can set what the game you're playing is. We're good on this screen. I'm gonna select OK, and from here I can actually set the name of my stream right on the bottom middle there. I'm going with Elite Stumble Guys gameplay because why the heck not? And then under that, I can set the stream quality. Right now it's at 1080p, but I can adjust that just by clicking that little drop down, and I can set a different resolution if I want to. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with 1080p, and the rest of the information here I can keep default, and then select OK. And if you need to, you can set a custom thumbnail directly through this app to appear on YouTube. Just select that picture icon on the right hand side of where you put the name of your stream in. But now at this point, we're all set to go. So all there's left to do is to first put my phone back into the orientation mode of landscape, select that yellow go live option, make sure our microphone is turned on as well for commentary, and then select start broadcast. So while you're live, one other important thing you want to be able to do is see your chat. On Android, you guys can see your chat pop up in the form of a bubble on top of your screen, or if you select the floating prism icon, this will open up a separate screen where you can view all of your chat logs. Additionally, on this same screen, you'll be able to control your game and microphone audio, as well as an option to hide this screen overlay from your viewers. Now, if you're on iPhone, you'll have to go back to the Prism Live Studio mobile app to control these features as well as see your chat. But now another thing that's also important is the face cam. This feature is set to come back in the early part of 2024 for Android, but as for iPhone, there isn't any set timeline for this feature due to developer limitations. Once you've decided you're finished with your live stream, all you need to do is head back to the Prism Live Studio app and then end your stream from there. If you're on iPhone, you can also end the broadcast within your control settings if you want, but that's all there is to it really. Let me know how your guys' experience is using this application in the comment section below. Thank you so much for staying to the very end, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.